Welcome back guys. So in this tutorial we are going to learn about shapes. So I have these basic shapes over here. Let's learn how to make them. So let me delete them first. Oh wait, let me tell you how you can delete stuff. So if you want to delete anything, you can simply select it. Just click on it and press delete key on the keyboard. And also if you want to undo it, simply press Ctrl or Command Z on the keyboard and we simply undid it. So again, if you want to delete it, simply press delete key on the keyboard. I can simply select this one and press delete key. There is another way you can do it. You can simply go to layers, open up the layers. So there are all the shapes over here. You can see the triangle, the circle and the square. So when I will select the triangle, you will see that there is a circle over it. This one. That means I have selected this triangle. So I will simply click on it. And over here you can see a trash can. I can simply click and drag it and drop it over here. Let's press Ctrl Z to bring it back. Or you could also just simply click on it and click on this trash can over here. And that layer has been deleted. And if I want to bring all of the changes back, I will press Ctrl Z again and again, Ctrl or Command Z, and they are all back. So I will delete them all for now. And let's make them from the start. So if you want to create shapes, there is a shape tool over here. So I will go to the tools over here. And there is this rectangle tool. If I right click on it, there are more tools over here. The star tool, polygon tool, ellipse tool. So let me just click on rectangle and let's create a simple shape over here. I am creating a rectangle over here. And as I have told you before, whenever you select a tool, you can see its properties over here. Similarly, you can also see the properties at the top. So since I created a rectangle over here, I can see all of its properties over here. So you don't only see the properties of the tools, you also see the properties of the objects over here, and similarly over here. So over here it is telling me the exact width and height of this rectangle, but we will get back to them later on. So there is one thing which every shape has, and that is a fill and a stroke. So what is meant by a fill or a stroke? So I created a rectangle over here, and as you can see that it is filled with black. A stroke is basically the line outside that shape. So if I go over here and click on stroke, and let's just say I select this color red. So there is a stroke applied on it. I cannot see it because it is very thin. So to increase its width, I will simply click over here on this arrow, and as you can see that I am increasing its width. So this shape basically has a black fill and a red stroke. You could also see the fill and the stroke over here. So this is the fill, and since stroke is the outside line, so it is empty from inside. So this is the stroke. You could also change their colors from here. So if I want to change the color of the fill, I will simply double click on it and it will open up color picker. So let's select another color. I will select this blue over here and click on OK. So the color has been changed. Similarly, I can double click on the red and let's make it pink and hit OK. So it is a blue fill and a pink stroke. But what if I want to invert these colors, like make the fill pink and the stroke blue? So if I come at the bottom left over here, you can see this double arrow over here. So if I click on it, you will see the fill and the stroke has been inverted. There is also a short key for it. You can simply press Shift and X on the keyboard. Shift plus X, and the color and the fill are being inverted over here. So this is a rectangle. What if I want to make a square? I will simply select the rectangle tool over here and I will start making a square over here. But I don't have to eyeball it. If I want to make anything in a proportion, I will simply press Shift on the keyboard. While holding Shift, I will make my shape, and that way it will be created in a proper proportion. So I have a square over here now, and this is a rectangle. And if I want to move any of the shapes, I will simply click on it and just move it over here. So I can move them like this. Let's delete them. How can we delete them? By simply pressing the delete key. Let's go to the shapes again and select the ellipse tool. So if you have ever studied physics, you would know that a circle is actually an ellipse. Any rounded shape is basically called an ellipse. So this is an oval is an ellipse. Or maybe this shape or this shape, these are all ellipses. So a circle is also an ellipse but with proper proportion. Let me undo this. And while pressing Shift on the keyboard, I will make an ellipse over here, basically a circle. Let's move it to the side. But I cannot move it if I have the shape tool selected. If I try to move it, it will make another shape over here. So over here you will have to select the selection tool. This is the first one. So now I can move my shapes, or I can select them together and press the delete key to delete them. So basically you get the idea. I can select any shape tool over here and I can create a shape like this. So this is basically a hexagon having 6 sides. Since I have selected the polygon tool, I can create a shape with as many edges as I want. So to be able to increase the edges, all you have to do is simply select the polygon tool, create a shape, and while creating a shape, you can press the up arrow key to add edges and down arrow key to remove edges. So a square is also a polygon. Similarly, a triangle is also a polygon. Similarly, there is also a star tool. I can simply create a star over here. So these were the basics of shapes in Illustrator. I hope it was easy for you guys. I will see you guys in the next class.